Jeopardy! Fans blast Ken Jennings' strange accent during finals. Ken Jennings likes to have fun sometimes while hosting Jeopardy! However, on a recent episode during the Tournament of Champions, he did something that really bothered many fans watching at home. It wasn't anything that was a really big deal, but it was simply an annoying accent that Ken pulled out for one category. Ken Jennings likes to have fun sometimes while hosting Jeopardy! However, on a recent episode during the Tournament of Champions, he did something that really bothered many fans watching at home. It wasn't anything that was a really big deal, but it was simply an annoying accent that Ken pulled out for one category. Ken Jennings annoys Jeopardy! Fans with accent. The episode was Tuesday's battle between Nailish Vinjamuri, Isaac Hirsch, and Adriana Harmeyer. This was the third game in the first to 3 wins Tournament of Champions finals. Adriana and Nailish each had one win coming into the game. This made the entire contest tense and exciting. However, there was one category that had fans frustrated with Ken Jennings. The category was Meyer Schusser, irascible refugee composer of Golden Age Hollywood. What really bothered fans was that Ken read some of the more ridiculous clues with a strange accent. One example was Ken saying, "Atch, I belch better than you play this single reed woodwind that evolved from the Chalumeau. Out with you." The answer was, "What is a clarinet?" Fans didn't like the category being part of Double Jeopardy, saying jokey categories do not belong in the Tournament of Champions. Fans were also not happy with the accent and took to Reddit to complain about it. Come on, Ken. He usually doesn't fall for annoying hosting tropes, but damn, he took that accent too far. Nails on a chalkboard to my ears. I'll take Ken, please never do an accent again, for 1,000 please. Usually love Ken, but I couldn't wait for him to stop talking in the Schusser category. Who is winning Jeopardy! Tournament of Champions? Getting past the silly category and Ken Jennings' strange accent, the main focus here is who is winning the Tournament of Champions. After Tuesday's game, Nailish won his second game with $30,000, and it wasn't even close. This means that Nailish was only one win away from the championship. This led to Wednesday when Isaac Hirsch finally won his first game of the tournament with a $27,601 finish. This means Nailish has 2 wins and needs 1 more to win, while the 2 remaining players who got first-round byes have 1 win each. It is still anyone's game, though, with 2 more games this week, unless Nailish wins on Thursday. This season has seen a strong end in the Tournament of Champions, and it seems like anyone could win. Who do you think will win the Jeopardy! Tournament of Champions? Did the category with Ken Jennings using a fake accent bother you as much as it did other fans? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Jeopardy! Fans are no strangers to vocal critiques. After all, it's a show built on precision, articulation, and intellectual rigor. But during the recent Tournament of Champions finals, longtime host Ken Jennings found himself at the center of an unexpected controversy, not for a misread clue or a questionable ruling, but for his accent. Viewers across social media lit up as Jennings, known for his clear, measured delivery, began to sprinkle in what many described as an unplaceable or curiously transatlantic lilt during the tense final rounds. Longtime fans took to X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit with reactions ranging from mild confusion to outright frustration. What on earth is up with Ken Jennings' accent tonight? Is he auditioning for Downton Abbey mid-episode? One user quipped. Another chimed in. Did Ken swallow a BBC radio host before tonight's show? The peculiar shift wasn't consistent throughout the episode, making it all the more puzzling. In some clues, Jennings' inflection leaned vaguely British. In others, his vowels stretched as though he were narrating an old-timey newsreel. It was like he was halfway between BBC World Service and a 1940s movie trailer, remarked one fan. In a world where daily doubles decide destinies, speculation quickly spun out of control. Some suggested Jennings was attempting to inject drama into the finals with a more theatrical delivery. Others theorized he had simply been battling a cold or fatigue, leading to unintentional vocal fluctuations. A few, ever conspiratorial, even wondered if producers encouraged a shift in hosting style to build gravitas for the championship showdown. Jennings, for his part, remained characteristically cheeky when asked about it online. Accents. Maybe my Utah roots are showing, he joked in a quick reply, sidestepping any direct confirmation or denial.